Hello, I'm Mario Toneguzzi, managing editor of Canada's podcast, Taking Care of Business Today with Juliette Nicolaÿ, who is a policy analyst with the Canadian Federation of Independent Business. Thanks, Juliette, for joining us today.
Thanks for inviting me, Mario.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the temporary foreign worker program. The government is reviewing this at this time. From your perspective, the CFIB's perspective, why is this happening now? Like, why is a review taking place and necessary now?
This review is necessary because the temporary foreign worker program at the moment works well for agribusinesses. They highly value it. They are satisfied with their temporary foreign workers. They are crucial to run their businesses. But of course, there is always room for improvement, and the government is looking at improving this program. So we are trying to raise awareness about agribusinesses and businesses in general opinion on the temporary foreign worker program at the moment.
Okay, and what would the CFIBC like to see happen with this program?
Our main recommendation on the temporary foreign worker program would be to allow business owners to share or transfer temporary foreign workers between farms or businesses, because sometimes they don't need like five temporary foreign workers. Five is too much, but four is too low. So it would allow to maximize the labor that they need without having bringing new immigrants in Canada.
Now, when we're talking about this program, is it primarily something that is used in the agriculture industry, or are there other industries that take advantage of this program?
It's across all sectors, all economic sectors in Canada. There are different streams of the temporary foreign worker program. There are some streams that are specific to the agriculture program, like the seasonal agriculture worker program or the agricultural stream. But there are some other streams, like the low wage stream, low position stream, or the high wage position stream that are open to every sector that needs temporary foreign workers in Canada.
Okay, and why is this program important? Like, why is it important when you look at, I guess, overall in the Canadian economy?
Because most of the time when they use the TFWP, it's a last resort. They use it because they just cannot find any local workers willing to do the job. There is a mismatch between the labor supply and the actual labor needs of Canadian businesses. So when they turn to temporary foreign workers, it's really a last resort. It really means they were unable to find anybody in Canada, and it's why it's crucial for them to have access to these foreign workers. Because according to government data, 92% of people that hired temporary foreign workers were able to stay in businesses, and 92% were able to meet the demand for goods and products and services. So it's crucial for them to run their businesses and to meet the demand.
Okay, wonderful. Now, the only other thing I was going to ask you, Juliette, is, there's probably a lot of myths surrounding the, temporary workers. Can you talk a little bit about what are some of the biggest myths out there?
Of course, there are quite a few myths around this program, and it's thank you for giving CFIB the opportunity to clarify them. First, a lot of people are saying that TFWs are mistreated. Um, that's not true. TFW employers actually put on a lot of money and efforts that go way beyond just paying wages to bring these temporary foreign workers to Canada. They pay housing, they pay for transport, they cover a lot of expenses, and they actually highly value these temporary foreign workers, and they try to give the best work environment ever so that they come back the year after. And actually, the government does some regular inspections and health and security, and 92% of employers have been found compliant. So we should not take a few bad apples for a generality. And other myth that we hear is that TFWs are not paid sufficient wages. That's not true either. Actually, 85% of TFWs are paid the same wage as Canadians for the same occupation. And also, Canadian businesses, they would like to raise wages. They're just not allowed to. At the moment, they have to stick to the wage level that was set in the contract, and they cannot raise the wage. That's why we are asking for the possibility to match wages if they are allowed, if the business owner has the financial capacity. It would not only reward good employees, but also help with retention and minimize poaching also.
All right, wonderful. Well, thanks very much, Juliette, for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Mario. And don't forget that TFW are crucial to our economy and food security.
All right, excellent. That was Juliette Nicolaÿ, who is a policy analyst with the Canadian Federation of Independent Business. I'm Mario Toneguzzi, managing editor of Canada's podcast, Taking Care of Business. Thanks for joining us today.